Do you feel lucky? Well, I do. I'm BATJAC J.W, or you could call me Dirty BATJAC for today's video. Okay, the Model 29 Smith and Wesson, the 44 Magnum, the Dirty Harry gun. That usually that's what it's synonymous with, because that's just kind of what it is. It got really well known for that in 1971. Clint Eastwood turned out with this thing, and it just boomed. Literally. I think I have a video called Boom. Okay, all right. The Smith and Wesson Model 29. I own three myself. One is a 629. That means it's stainless. The 6 prefix before the 29 in the Smith and Wesson lineup means it's stainless. That's correct. Okay. All right. Now the ones I owned other than that one are blued. Because, well, Dirty Harry. I like Dirty Harry. That's really my real reason I bought the gun, right? Okay. Before we get started, I'd like to thank a couple of people here that has helped out with some of this stuff. One is for sure Badman Bullets. Badman Bullets is a company that sells reloading components, bullets, hence its name. He also has made a polymer coated bullet, which is absolutely just fantastic, smokeless, and it really leaves my barrels really clean. He's a nice sponsor of us, of this channel, and has been giving us a nice big hand in helping making some of these shooting videos happen. So if you are a reloader, please check him out, badmanbullets.com. His name is Patrick Regan. Awesome guy, so please check him out. 1,000 pieces or more, shipped for free, and his prices are absolutely just on par. I mean, really the best prices I think you can find. All right, and the next person to thank is Trees-A-Blowin'. He's a fellow YouTuber, and he had sent me this cool shoulder holster for my 6-inch barrel because I did not have one, ironically. Strange, right? The guy that's a Dirty Harry. But I did have one here for the 8 3/8. Okay, so that's what I got. I got a 3-inch barrel. This is the 629 3-inch barrel, 6-shot end frame, 44 Magnum. Okay, and I got the classic 6. The Dirty Harry Classic right here. The 6 is the very first one I ever bought right there off of my favorite place, Gunbroker. Of course, my bank account doesn't like it when I go on there because it leaves me broke. Okay, and the 8 3/8, the big old 8 3/8. Boy, that is a monster. And I think that's what Travis Bickle was told in Taxi Driver, right? It's a real monster. Okay. All right. That's what we got here. That's what we're talking about. The Model 29 Smith and Wesson, the 44 Magnum, aka the Dirty Harry gun. Of course, we all know good old Elmer Keith was really instrumental. He's kind of the reason why we have it, because Elmer Keith back in the day was loading up 44 Special pretty hot, and you know, taking his chances. He felt lucky. So it was because of him Smith and Wesson you know, got together with Remington, and Remington built the cartridge, Smith and Wesson did Magnum, and they lengthened the cartridge so that those bullets, the Magnum bullets, would not fit in somebody's 44 Special and accidentally probably have themselves go kaboom. Okay, so anyway, I used to actually have a 44 Special. It was a Taurus. It was a little ultra lightweight Taurus snubby. Really cool gun. In a sense, I do wish I would have kept it because now they don't make them anymore. But I got rid of it. It just kind of led me to really just owning a 44 Magnum, because it's like you got basically a gun that can shoot the 2 cartridges. I shoot more 44 Special than I do Magnum, although I have done a video or so with this one shooting Magnums out of it. Pretty hefty, a pretty stout little bulldog of a gun to be shooting Magnums out, especially with a little snubby barrel. It's like a 3-inch barrel from the forcing cone to the tip. Now, if you just count from the frame out, that's right here. It's got like a 2-inch. It's a nice little. It's a cool revolver. It's one of my favorites. I chased after this one for a long time. This was the latest I've bought, according to, these are the 2 older ones that I've bought. But of course the 6 was first, then I went ahead and had the romance to buy the 8. But you know, and I'm not stopping there. I mean, definitely, if I had the money and the opportunity arose, you know, that I could buy another one, I probably would. Because aside from Dirty Harry, that's really, you know, of course, what led me to buying it, Dirty Harry. But I found out this gun is such a smooth, cool shooting gun, especially when you have 44 specials in it. You got basically the power factor of 45 ACP and a revolver. Really smooth to shoot, comfortable recoil, and I believe, like Dirty Harry said, in magnum force, with this size gun, you get better control with less recoil. I've shot this one pretty far out there with 44 specials and been successful. This one definitely, it seems like a beast, but it really, it's a really nice gun. These are guns I will never get rid of. Just because I got lucky with each and every one of them on a price. I paid really low prices. I think I paid like $400 for this one right here. This is my 6-inch. It had some you know, some rust on it and everything. I've since then cleaned it up a lot and polished it out and got rid of the rust and all that, but it serves me well. It's great. It's my first one I ever bought, so it definitely has got to stick with me. And I had to do the lockup on it, and I was just not satisfied with the lockup in it. For me, it had too much cylinder play for me. But now she locks up just tight. So that's kind of my baby. That's my special one. She was first. So, and then I got to like saying, you know, I really want the 8 3/8. So again, I went back on Gunbroker, searched it out. Found this one. The fellow that had it listed up had this scope ring set up on it, but he did say he had the original sights, so that kind of intrigued me. But he did not have the original grips. He had like these Pachmeyer rubber grips, which are great for comfort and everything, but I'm a classic guy, so I had to have the wood grips on it. So yeah, I went back and changed them back to the wood grips. Now these specific ones are from Thailand, ironically. It's kind of strange, but found them on eBay, $30 free shipping, not bad. They do the nice checkering, put the diamonds on there, even with the logo, the Smith and Wesson medallion there, and the nice kind of what I guess the thumb divot folded looking thing right there instead of the actual C-cut, which was later. If you watch a lot of the original Dirty Harry films, especially like, you know, the first one, Magnum Force, it's got this kind of this style grip right there. So that just kind of means it's vintage. Now none of these are pinned and recessed. Maybe one day I'll find one of those, but I shoot these. These are not really ones that are like that. I mean, of course they are. This one here is somewhat collectible because they don't make the 8 3/8 anymore. But it comes out of the safe. I shoot it. I take it out to the range and I shoot it. I have fun with it. I strap on the old Bianchi X15 extra large shoulder holster and pretend I'm Dirty Harry at the range. Why not? It was hard for me to find a holster because I'm left-handed. So, and then of course for this monster, and then of course I had just this romance to get the little short-barreled one. I originally saw this in. It's kind of funny. Tales from the Crypt. It's a episode off of the season 2. It's called Cutting Cards. It's got Lance Hendrickson in it and Kevin Feige. And I just remembered a scene where they're like these card guys, and it's just silly. But he goes, well, let's play Russian roulette or something. And he goes out and he goes, I got a 44 out in the glove compartment of my car. Goes out there, breaks this thing out. I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, who makes that? You know, who makes a snubby 44? And it was a stainless. Now, I believe his in that one was a 624, which is the 44 special variant of this. So this is just basically the hefty Magnum version of it, the 629 Talo edition. Really cool gun. Love that gun. And so, again, that one I think I might have found it. I seriously probably found it for like $700. Brand new. That was the first, right now, first and only Smith and Wesson I ever bought that was brand new. I'm talking about revolvers. This one was brand new in the box. You know, I removed the tags myself, so that was really cool. Now the 8 3/8, you know, again, I found that the guy had put the rings on it and then changed out the grips. I took a chance on this one. Really, I did. I wound up getting it for I think like seriously $700 or $680. It was in pristine condition. I even checked it when I got it. Either the guy cleaned it up very well or it was not fired. at all very much. I went by instincts, and when I saw the picture, and mind you, there was only a couple pictures, and they were not really the greatest pictures. I went with my instincts, and that was telling me that there was no real turn ring from lockup to lockup, meaning that it more than likely wasn't used a lot and wasn't played with a lot. Now I've since then played with it a lot, so there's kind of a turn ring developing more than it once had. Now this one has a pretty heavy turn ring. This one I bought, it was heavily used, but it's in great shape now. I like it. But yeah, that's kind of it. This is the original box that this one came in. Nice little, it wasn't the wood box or anything, but got all the original paperwork in there. That's the neat part about it, is having these old manuals that they used to send out with this, the 44 Magnum revolver, model number 29. And the cool thing is, where is it on this one? Whoever owned this first had wrote their their checklist or something on it. It says beer, cheese, crackers, apples, something. Jenkins at 6 o'clock. That's funny. I mean, it's written in pencil. I probably could erase it, but the heck with it. I'll just keep it on there. Looks like somebody's phone number on there too. But yeah, no, this is the box. All the paperwork I kept with it. I'm just let's see. Yeah, it kind of unfolds like that. It even had the wax paper and everything in there. So really cool. I like this stuff. It doesn't take much to get me to talk about the Model 29, break it out, and get all excited about it, because it just really is that cool. It shoots amazing. I just wanted to make this little video and just if you're not subscribed to the channel, if you're new to the channel, maybe just stumbled across this video. I am a revolveraholic. I love revolvers. It's my favorite type of thing. That's why I kind of my channel is really dedicated to a lot of revolvers. So on this channel, you'll see a lot of that stuff if you're new to it. We got a lot of Model 29 action coming up. Depends on, I'm not sure if you'll see this video or the other video first, where we actually took this one out to the range and shot it, of course, with Batman bullets. So anyway, like, share, and subscribe. I'm BATJAC J.W. Thanks for watching this video. I'm just a Smith and Wesson Model 29 kind of guy. I love it. It's a versatile gun. It's great. You can shoot magnums or you can shoot the specials. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna get out of here.